This is an example of speaking from our parts. Okay? My little girl was completely blended with me. I had been taken over by my little girl, and it was she who was asking to go to the park, right? And when I stopped talking and got small, that was actually this part speaking, or more to the point, not speaking. When my husband felt unimportant and had the snippiness come out, that was actually his snippy part, his move against part that was speaking. He was speaking from that part. Notice it wasn't going so well. We both felt hurt. We both felt unappreciated and unsafe. It brought conflict into the relationship. This is a conflict that unfortunately is circular. It tends to happen every time Thor and my son come home from college to visit. But on this occasion, we both took a time out. I noticed the parts that were coming up in me, and I came back to my husband unblended. When we are unblended from our parts, our self can speak on their behalf. It can speak for them. That is a completely different experience than speaking from them. And when I did that, I was able to come back and say, honey, I am really sorry that you felt devalued. That makes a lot of sense to me, because I asked and then asked again to keep doing things with Thor when we had other priorities that you wanted to get done that day. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Would it be okay if I let you know what parts of me were activated in that conversation? I have this little girl part who's always wanted a dog, particularly a big, hairy, slobbery, wiggly, big old lovey dog. And that part is ecstatic when Thor is home and just can't get enough and wants to do all the things with Thor. And then when that part of me experiences the snippy part of you, I get a shutdown part that takes me over to try to get me out of conflict. That's what happened for me in our last situation. My husband immediately recognized what had happened. He was now unblended from his parts. He owned the parts that had become activated for him and apologized. Because let's be honest, this part can create a little bit of hurt.